The Juvenile Detention Center in Red Lake has been collecting dust for the past 6 years. That's because of a lack of funding to staff and operate the facility. In an effort to get federal funding, the Assistant Secretary of Indian Affairs from the Department of Interior in Washington, D.C. and his staff spent the day touring the reservation. They plan to take the message back to the nation's capital. Lakeland News' Jenny Day has the story.
This juvenile detention facility was built and ready for use 6 years ago, but it hasn't seen a single juvenile.
There are times when youthful offenders could benefit from a minimum security or low risk detention type facility, which this facility was designed for.
It was funded through the Department of Justice, but the Bureau of Indian Affairs budget didn't include staffing and operations. So that breach of contract led to a recently settled lawsuit between the Red Lake Band and the U.S. government. But now it's time to look forward.
The United States has a trust responsibility to provide services in certain areas, and we're doing that in a spirit of partnership today.
This group of leaders toured the main facility and the vacant juvenile detention center to see firsthand the challenges the reservation is facing due to a lack of funding.
The youth are the future of Indian country, and it is of great concern to us when we see young people going off track and getting involved in the justice system. So we like to see rehabilitative efforts made to be able to get them on the right track, and it sounds like that's what they're most interested in doing at Red Lake.
The criminal justice complex has an adult and a juvenile wing, but many say it's not suitable for the minor offenses that are committed by children.
It is a medium security, some might call hard lockup facility, and again, the type of offender that this is aimed at is, somebody who is, has plenty of room for rehabilitation and getting back on track.
It could take about a year to get this facility up and running. Once funding's secured, it will need to be staffed, and programs designed to help teens get back on their feet will need to be implemented.
Connor says the greatest contributor to criminal activity is truancy in school. So the hope is that proper funding for this detention center will teach kids to stay out of the justice system. Jenny Day, Lakeland News.
The Tribal Council also talked about the need for new roads and cost of living adjustments for tribal workers. Earlier in the day, Echo Hawk and his staff toured the Bug-O-Nay-Ge-Shig School on the Leech Lake Indian Reservation.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.